YouTube. It is the time of the week to talk about my favorite YouTube comments. And I have 22 of them for you. I uploaded 7 videos last week, Monday to Sunday, and there were just a lot of good ones. Even in the video, I'm recording this at 1:45 p.m., where I uploaded a video at around 10 a.m. Talking about the Magnamon and the future of three-color Digimon, blah, 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 blah. Even that video, 3-4 hours old, has a lot of good comments on it. A lot of comments. So I figured that I would just go crazy and read a bunch and react a bunch. So sit down, grab a snack, maybe a drink, and listen to me, listen to my community, and give some feedback. We got some good ones, some funny ones, some bad ones, some mixed ones, some random ones. It's going to be a good time. Tea's yummy. What do you guys think, though? If you want to be in these videos, leave it in the comments. As well, like and subscribe. I'd super duper appreciate that. I have plans to resume weekend content. I don't know if it's going to work, but I think you'll see some of that this weekend coming. So look out for that. Let's start here with Dare a Day 436. I've done testing with this thing, and you can mix Uko Engine with this. You could potentially end game turn 2 or 3, especially since if you have 4 memory and dump Fire Rocket on Magna, then Awaken the Gold Warrior on the Magna, you clear the entire security. That is pretty scary. And yeah, the card is strong, without a doubt. You know, Fire Rocket's a good card, and it definitely supports those armor strategies. And that's one way you're going to be able to play this Magnamon card, right? There's several, but that's just one way to do it. We got Theo J. These new game designers need to slow the hell down. And I couldn't agree with that more. Because it looked like they were on a good trek, and then we got Lugamon, then we got Wargreymon, then we got EX5, then we got Apocalypse, and now we got this Magnamon. So I don't think they're slowing down. I think that the power level is going to be increasing crazy. It's not necessarily going to be like BT9, build stack in the back until you're ready to go burr and blah, 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 blah. But it's similar. It does interestingly similar enough things. And the power level is just nuts. Like Anubismon, 4 bodies for memory. Like, I don't know. Apocalypse exists. Like, it's just, it's dumb. It's stupid. You have the Lugamon combo that cheats the memory gauge. That can just randomly kill you. It's insane. And now Magnamon. It's nuts. I like this comment from Ghost Suck AJD. I think he's a Lightsworn hater. People with the overreaction again. I'll bet you money if we take a look at comments when Blast Ace was introduced. The exact same sentiments about Digimon turning into Yu-Gi-Oh! Straight overreaction as always. You see, this guy, I don't think has a brain, or maybe fell out of his head. The reason it took a week to make this video was specifically to avoid an overreaction, which I think I did a pretty good job at. And I don't even think I mentioned Digimon turning into Yu-Gi-Oh! Once. If I did, correct me, but if I did, it's not intentional. It wasn't a point in the video. More like an offhand comment. Yeah, hand traps, Blast Ace, similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! Hand traps, right? I mean, there's comparisons. It's a thing. But yeah, it's not... Yu-Gi-Oh! Is its own different animal. You don't need memory. You don't need, evolving things. You just play cards and do things in Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think Digimon will ever get to that point, and if it does, holy shit, we got a problem. We've got the Lord of Forbidden decks so I guess Digimon is joining Yu-Gi-Oh! In the games that used to be fun and challenging pile. Start advocating for a GOAT format now, Mario. This is a really interesting comment. So sometimes, very occasionally, when me and my lackeys get bored of the medium of testing things, we'll break out the BT1 decks, or I guess the Digimon Release Booster Set 1 decks in English, and BT5 decks. And we'll just have a good time. That's when Digimon was really skill-based and really fun. Now it's insane. Now it's crazy. You don't have to be... You can be the best player in the world and still get 5-checked by Wargreymon and Blitz on for game, and there's nothing you can do about it. Does that exist in set 1 and whatever? I mean, technically, if you have a Wargreymon stack with multiple memory tamer ties, sure, but the Blitz Omni wasn't a thing. So, like, we live in really crazy times. You know, we didn't have a Pokemon in set 1. We didn't have decks that could attack through all your security like a room on X antibody and that kind of stuff in set 1. People are annoyed with set 5 because of Lord Nightmon, but TBH, it barely won anything, and it was super skillful. Like, it wasn't herp derp the deck. You had to use your brain cells. So I think that this is a good idea, and I've been thinking about it. So if there's people that want to play BT1 tournaments or BT5 tournaments, maybe after Nationals, there's the route for that. I do Digimon tournaments in my Discord every week. Maybe this could be one of them. I don't know. Let me know. Digicord. I feel like they made a similar mistake last time. They're potentially limiting some players being able to play in the events with another rather limiting deck restriction list. I feel like they need to be taking steps to grow the tournaments and include as many people as possible. That being said, it is a welcome change from the single color rule. Well, this is obviously in response to the Ultimate Cup rule change video, and this is a good point. I believe, when you do alternate formats, you're never going to catch everyone. You are going to get people that are going to be upset with the format and won't play. You will get those people. Like, you'll get the people that love World Knights, love Crossheart, and they say, fuck it, I guess I can't do that anymore. And you'll get those people. It is what it is. It's not a perfect system. No matter what format they choose, they will kill decks. And there's nothing we can do about it. That being said, though, yeah, at least Bandai's changing things up. And hopefully it's a sign of good things to come. Next. Runner Reviews 4223. I normally don't do Ultimate Cups, but this sounds really fun now. Probably wouldn't do that more than once. That's a good idea. Do it. Have fun. Play one. Enjoy yourself. And then move on. I can promise you next format will be different a little bit. TCG Hero. War Greymon is full power and by far the best deck in this sort of format. So, this is interesting. We tested for about 10 hours so far Ultimate Cup format. War Greymon is ahead of the curve. It's easy to play. It hits like a truck. Even without Metal Gray X, it hits like a truck. It's simple. You aren't doing anything complicated. You're building big red stack and back, going Burr Blitz on me for game. You're just doing that. And it is just that powerful that it can do that. And Delicate Plan's legal. So, not that there are many good security options in this format. And the best one is Ultimate Flare, Kakaitis Breath. Delicate Plan turns it off. Just turns it off. Doesn't exist. So yeah, War Greymon is a deck you will definitely see in these Ultimate Cups. It'll probably win one or two. Straight up. I wouldn't be surprised. Horatio Hernandez 2-850 and Nalisal RB boxes. Yeah, see? What's super cool is that Gamamon is good. It's like the only one out of RB01 that's good. I'm not going to spoil my sauce, but out of RB1, Gamamon is an obvious pick. I don't need to hide my sauce. I can tell you that. The Gamamon deck is missing a couple things. It's missing the Tournament Pack Gamamon, and it's missing the Memory Tamer hero. But besides that, you have a few Gamamons to pick. You have the majority of your toolbox, and you have all your top end that was given to you in RB1. Plus the really good hero in RB1. So, and if you need a Memory Tamer, Tai Kamiya is in the meta. BT1. So yeah, Gamamon will also be a deck you need to be ready for Ultimate Cup. It definitely also could win. I think War Greymon is slightly better, but it could win. It can. It has what it takes. Oh boy. Ritvik Trahan _ Yu-Gi-Oh! 3536. Ultimate Cup in online format. Technically, yeah, because I don't think there's any IRL ones. If I'm wrong, they're not in North America, they're overseas. But yeah, it sucks, it's annoying, it's dumb and stupid. But it is online only, and my request for Bandai is start doing these in real life. That'd be really cool. I'd enjoy that a lot. Sid7756. I completely understand you're a top tier player, but the only ever gameplay uploads I see are you facing someone with bad deck techs, who also doesn't know how to play the matchups and misplaced I haven't. This is super interesting. So, how do I want to respond to this? He starts off with a nice comment. I am a top tier player. Thank you. I appreciate that. The thing, this was more of a Machine Dramon slander video and a showcase of what Blue Hybrid can do, plus a little funny video about how some of my locals treats me. It was meant to be like just a little funny haha video. It wasn't meant to be serious. And I really do gameplay because gameplay doesn't really pop off on my channel. It never has, and it never will. The best gameplay videos on my channel are GOAT videos from back in the day when Ryan and I used to play GOAT. And the reason for that, I've talked about before, is because I'm not going to go edit my videos like Car Protagonist or Jake Boss was doing for that limited time he was doing that. I just don't have the time. I'm not going to do that. I upload a lot of video content on my Patreon. Like here, I have it up, for instance. Like there's just testing videos here. Like it's all like there's lots. There's lots on my Patreon. And you sometimes get to see me get my ass handed to me. Like plowed, destroyed. It's insane. YouTube doesn't handle those videos well on my channel, so I tend to stay away from them. But that was a funny one, so I uploaded it. Just a quick little haha funny, no big deal. However, I alluded to this earlier in the video, I think. I'm going to be starting to upload on Sundays. It is going to be gameplay content, the basic gameplay content, with me commentating over a match that I'm playing and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it's going to be different. I don't want to spoil it until Sunday, assuming that it comes out on Sunday. And it shouldn't take me long to do, so I don't assume that there's going to be any issues. But it will be some good back and forth content. So yeah, I don't have anything else to add to that. Look forward to that. That's all I'm going to say. If you want to see some real good gameplay, do it up. But this Machine Run video was just... It was just supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be a joke. Like Machine Run. Next, we have Mobara Kalazima 2611. I have a really strong Machine Run deck, and I keep winning against almost every deck in the meta. It is a very powerful deck because I have a unique build for it. Okay, whatever you say. Kish 4-5. Don't worry about once BT15 comes to the west. The Chaos Machine deck will be a lean, mean, well-oiled machine of a deck. That is true. Machine Run gets a lot of cool toys in BT15, and the Machine Run players at that point in time will be eating well. Right now, you're not. Can't even play it in the Ultimate Cups anymore. Like hello, what do you do with it? We got Riser in here. Without a doubt, a ton of BT14 is going to be opened. It's going to be cheap for normal rares. I agree. The more and more I think about it, with the lottery cards and all that, yeah, and the box toppers, the 30-year anniversary stuff, BT14 is going to be opened a poop ton. It will drive some prices down. I agree, 100%. We got Mohammed Nasrallah 6942. Yo, Mario, with the market watch, I have a question. If I'm not short on cash, should I sell my Magnumons? They might go up even more in BT16 released. This is true, but this is still a really good time to sell them now anyway. I would, if I had some. There's a certain point where, like, you take investments, right? And, like, if you get to a certain point, you don't wait on them because they might be even more later on. Like, when I'm day trading sometimes, if I see things going to the moon, I'm selling. I don't really care if it might go higher than that. I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm going to take that guaranteed paycheck and I'm going to call it a day. That's kind of how I look at things in stocks, in card games, because I do sell cards and buy cards for a living. And yeah, it's good. It's a good time. That's my advice. Chronicles 31098. I'm going to start a rival channel and call it Luigi's Gaming World. There is someone already that I think has done this to a certain extent. At least they have a Twitter and Twitch presence. Luigi's Gaming Emporium or some shit. It's truly toxic. I despise it. It's awful. Moose on the Loose, Canada. Wednesday is my big day for getting all my college work done, and this is the first thing I watch from getting that done every week. That is super cool, and I love to see it, and I hope that you're doing college work right now as you watch this video. Ashes Fall 9530. I understand that you are upset with Bandai, but no reason to call people stupid idiots. This is okay. I sometimes have no filter. I am sometimes a very abrasive and blunt person. I would rather... How do I word this? I need to be careful how I word this, otherwise I'm going to insult someone. I would rather not hold things back. You see, when you hold things back and you sugarcoat things, you start getting into like white lies and like shit like that nobody really wants. Or maybe some people want it, I don't know. But I have no interest in that. I'd rather just tell it as it is. If I think someone is being a stupid idiot, I'm going to call them a stupid idiot. If I think Bandai is doing something dumb, I'm going to say it. This is just how I operate. This is how I do things. My abrasive and blunt personality is the reason I'm so successful in life. Because I just tell shit as it is. Clients, card players, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're in my main business or my side business or whatever. It doesn't matter if you're a friend or an acquaintance or a romantic partner. You know, I will tell things as it is. And that's just how I am. I'm not going to change that. I don't. I just want to respond to that. Newman Mutiozabal 6339. I think I pronounce that every time the wrong way. 842. I think he's referring to Team APS, but I think you could react in the future. Okay, so the APS Amplifier uploaded a video that basically took a big giant dump, a big massive dump, all over Digimon. And like, I watched the video. He did compliment the game at first, but then he went right into it. He didn't hold back either. Here's the thing. There seems to be a new wave of the whole Digimon is dying stuff. It comes in waves. It really does. And like, the game is dying. Bandai still keeps selling product. Tournaments, yeah, they aren't filling up like they used to, but Bandai's still selling product. And new players are coming into the game every day to replace and then surpass players that are leaving. So, like, Digimon isn't going anywhere. Just because One Piece is beating it in every way right now doesn't mean that Digimon is going anywhere. So, maybe I hate reacting to content, which is strange because I do it on Twitch sometimes. But, like, I don't know. I feel like there's better use for my YouTube content than reacting to an APS video. But definitely something I could do on Twitch. So if you don't follow me on Twitch, you probably should. Markant. Yo, Mar, have you tried the new Goemon? This is for Blue Hybrid. I feel like placing this dude on their Landmon can be a pretty annoying for opponent. It can be. I've not tried it. I'm over Blue Hybrid. It's unplayable in Ultimate Cup, and that's where I'm at right now. And then after that is EX5 for Nationals. And I don't really see Blue Hybrid doing much in Nationals. That's just my take. The Crispy. So there's a missed opportunity. Never even called this deck Blue Hybrid on this day. He's right. I fucked up. My bad, guys. Akira Striker. Haha, Mario, man. This felt like a Dark Mario video. You know, I haven't done the Dark Mario bit in a while. People got really upset when I did the Dark Mario bit. Dark Mario is on hiatus for now. But don't worry. I'm sure he'll be back. I'm sure he'll be back. And today, the final comment, goes to Boris the Goose 92. Sometimes people just want full playsets of everything, and it's literally cheaper to buy them all singles than buying 2 sealed decks, or 1 sealed deck, and then singles of the 2 ofs. That's probably what's happening there with Skull Mammoth. It might be. Maybe Skull Mammoth Mon being bought because of that. However, now that Lugamon is playable in BT14, but some of the stuff got hit, maybe Skull Mammoth Mon and Lugamon could be a thing. I don't know. What do you guys think? That's all for today, though. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.